Don't touch that mouse. You are listening to Meet the Elite Podcast, where we bring business professionals together to promote their businesses and products to the world. Keep it right here.
Welcome back to the show. I am your host, Mark Daniels. Joining me now, she is from the state of Maryland. She is a psychologist. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Gloria Vanderhorst to the program. Gloria, welcome. How are you today?
I am excellent today. Nice weather here in Maryland.
That is good to hear, especially at 4 o'clock in the afternoon on a Friday. So why don't you start us off? Tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do.
I'm a psychologist in private practice. I started my practice working with preschool children, and I have now advanced to older adults and marriage and family counseling.
All righty. Now, what made you decide to go into psychology in the first place?
Oh, that's a very good question. It was Calculus 2.
Okay.
I was a math major with straight A's, and Calculus 2, we had a new professor straight out of Harvard who faced the blackboard, never turned around to the class, wrote with the right hand, erased with the left, and all of us nearly failed Calculus 2, and psychology was my minor, and so I just flipped them and have never looked back.
All righty. Yeah, I took a finite math course one time, and the professor didn't even like the textbooks that were out there to teach it. He thought he could teach it better, but we were always under the par.
Math teachers are different.
Yeah. Well, fortunately, I was in broadcasting. It was actually an elective that I didn't really need. So, there you go. So now, what kind of background does somebody need? Licensing, registration, classes, things like that?
Well, a psychologist is a PhD level or a PsyD level, so you have a doctorate. The difference between the PhD and the PsyD is that the PsyD does not have to do a dissertation, and the PhD does have to do a research project. And then you do have to go through the process of being licensed in whatever state you choose to be licensed in, and you can be licensed in multiple states.
Okay. When your clients reach out to you for the very first time, what are they looking for? What do you think you see the most of?
Well, when we're talking about a couple reaching out, they're really looking for a sense of security, that they can trust that the person that they're talking with and meeting with will be honest with them, will have a good skill set to help them, because they're truly vulnerable when a couple comes into therapy.
All righty. And why do you think they choose you over someone else out there? What sets you apart from others?
Well, I think the thing that sets me apart is that I have done a lot of training and a lot of work with couples, and so the referrals come from other couples. People generally do not find me randomly. They are talking with a friend, and the friend says, you need to go see Gloria, and that's how they get to me.
All righty. Now, let me ask you, how can my audience reach out and actually contact you if they wanted to on the side?
They could go to my website, which is www.drvanderhorst@gmail.com.
All righty. Well, it's been a pleasure having you on the show today. Thank you so much.
You're quite welcome.
And for everyone else out there, do stick around. We will be right back.
Don't touch that mouse. You are listening to Meet the Elite Podcast, where we bring business professionals together to promote their businesses and products to the world. Keep it right here.